Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of State of Survival with StickyFang Gaming. And it is here. It is finally here. After waiting for God knows how long, the developers have actually started to push out state mergers. And I am just lucky enough that my state is so old and so dead that we are being merged in less than about 3 hours here. And I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited for these state mergers. I'm a little worried, but we'll get into that. But it's been so long. It's finally happening. And we can go over some details of what is actually going to be going on during the state merge. So this came out earlier today. Well, it was sent to me earlier today by one of my alliance mates. And basically it talks about who's being merged with who. So state 7 is being merged with 8, 9 is with 11, 10 is with 12, 13 is with 17, 15 and 18, and then 14 is going to be with 16. I was kind of hoping for state 10 because we are mostly friendly with them. State 9, we'll get into why it's a little worrying being merged with them. But it also talks about what time the merge is going to happen, which is going to be about 3 hours for me. And it talks about the requirements for getting merged, like account-wise. So your account can't be lower than HQ5, or if it is, like you have to have spent on it. It talks about the alliance buildings, capitals, bunkers. They're all being reset, basically. And then the last thing it talks about is the leaderboards. The leaderboards will be reset to where if you like are a higher power or something like that, then you get higher on leaderboards. It's basically how the leaderboards work now, but it'll be merged. I'm not sure how they're going to do it when it comes to like the HQ and whatnot. Maybe it's just the time of when you went to the HQ. You went first and you'll be higher up in the HQ leaderboard, power, chief, etc. So we'll see how that works out. Now, I'm going to show you guys the power of the folks playing in my state right now compared to the power of the folks playing in state 9 who are being merged up with. So as you can see on the screen here, our top guy is almost 900 million power. Then you have Pyramus, who's at 800 million power, and then we have a couple other guys almost like 800. And then I'm number 11 at 652, which I know I've been playing for over 2 years now. I probably should be bigger, but that's where we stand. We just haven't grown a whole lot in like the last year because there's not a lot of people playing and it just hasn't been super fun. But now if you look at our alliance power as a total, we are currently sitting at 26 billion power, so that's pretty decent size. But if you look at our second, third, fourth, and the rest of our alliances, they're pretty much not very powerful at all. Our number 2 alliance, S11, the Lighthouse, that is a lot of our alternate accounts or people who don't really play the game very often. They don't log in very much, so they're kind of not super active. We really only have one alliance in the state. Now, looking at state 9, this is their top alliances. And as you can see, their first 2 alliances are way stronger than our number 1 alliance. And then their number 3 alliance is pretty close there too. Even their number 4 alliance is still, number 4 and number 5 is bigger than our second place alliance. So it's a little worrying that we're going to be pretty outmatched power-wise drastically. And then they have this gentleman here who is number 18 in the entire game, and he is 3.3 billion power. His power alone is bigger than all the alliances after our like third alliance. So it's a little worrying. And another thing with this guy is that when we do it's not survival of the fittest. Actually, you know, it is survival of the fittest. When we do that one, where it's against all the other states that are nearby, we have never, ever, no one in state 9 through state 12, or even further than that, has ever beaten this guy in the rankings. He always ranks number 1. When we just did the annual events for the State of Survival's birthday, He got number one in that event. He is just a monster. He's already maxed out. He has all the new medals, all the chief. Heroes are super maxed. He is frightening, and we are being merged with him. So that could be a great thing because we could now be winning all of our state versus states with no issues, or this could be a terrible thing, and he could try to zero all of us on day one. That shouldn't happen because I'm pretty sure that State 9 has wanted mergers just as much as State 11 or any other state in the game, and that they will want to work together to have like a common cause of beating someone else, but we don't know. And there is no one in my state, 11, that could touch this guy. 3.3 billion power, 3.5 billion power, whatever. He could probably zero every single player from State 11 without breaking a sweat, without even probably breaking a billion power loss. And we would be able to do nothing about it. So that is a little concerning. And now looking at the rest of his alliance mates and his team, it's scary. I mean, just look here. You have what, a 1.3, another 1.3, a 1 billion, 884 million. Like, these guys are stacked. They are super stacked. Our very, very top guy, Atarax, could probably, hurt them a little bit and give them a run for their money. And we would put up a fight if it came up to it. I think we do have some pretty decent stats and we can hold our own. However, I think in the long run, if this was a everyday fight where we always had to be shielded and we just could never do anything, we couldn't go on any tiles or anything, they were always watching us, I think it would be really ugly really fast. And none of us want that. We are a very friendly state. We all like to hang out and joke around, and when events come, we come together and we do our best, and we typically win. We have a pretty decent running. Maybe not in Water Raid, as you guys know from my videos, but we don't give up, and we try our hardest. So I just hope that State 9 leaders, if you are watching this, we come in peace. We don't want any problems. We would like to talk to you, and we would like to kind of set up some type of agreement. Feel free to reach out to the R5 of GLC or the R4s. We would be more than happy, more than happy to talk and try to work something out before these mergers happen in a few hours. So, yeah, mergers are live. They are happening very soon. And I am sure that I'm about to get a ton of content for you guys. Hopefully it won't be just content of me getting zeroed or waking up to already being zeroed. And hopefully it's a lot of friendly competition to fight for the bunkers, or friendly competition for Capital Clash. And it's like no hate involved where we are losing a 2-year investment. I hope that isn't the case. But I am looking forward to more action. I'm looking forward to more competition. Maybe this is the spark that I needed to really get back into the game and dive head first. But we'll see. I'm excited, a little worried, but mostly excited. And I will keep you guys updated. I will not let you down. And more content coming your way very, very soon. So, until next time. This has been another episode of State of Survival with StickyFang Gaming.